Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
As the majority of American voters are Christians, liberals are left baffled why they are constantly losing the elections in nearly every state. They are completely confused by this negative feedback that Americans are giving them and miserably fail to realize that America can't stand the fact that most of the Democrats are nihilists and mock anyone who is Christian and believes in God. Most recently, MSNBC's host Joy Reid decided to practice their pitiful actions of mocking Christians and ruining our fate. She claimed that Christianity doesn't exist and it is something out of a novel. Joy invited Frank Schaeffer, an ex-evangelical who was beside her when she spoke. She said, "That sounds like something out of a novel. Is it true that there are people who really believe that having Israel unified having Jerusalem unified under total Israeli control will bring on the end times?" Schaeffer went on to say, "Why yes Joy, you know I come from a fundamentalist evangelical background and I grew up in the 50s and 60s, I'm 65, and when I was a child this was the gospel and times version of reality that my parents believe in and many other evangelicals." He also added, "Essentially, when you look at this, it was nothing to do with the Middle East or peace, or Palestinian rights or any of the difficulties that have represented themselves to responsible American political leaders or world leaders." The ex-evangelical added, "This was all about what we're so familiar with Donald Trump and his nepotistic plan, throwing a little red meat to supporters into big donors." You can watch the video on this link. We can all agree that the liberal media has zero respect for Christianity and for even try to mock everyone who believes. This is not freedom of speech, to terrorize everyone who believes in something they don't.